guys, this is Melissa from the House of Plaid Fuzz, and today I'm going to show you how I used all the note pages in my Erin Condren Lifeplanner. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any of my new content, and if you're not, welcome back. I started this new planner in July, at the beginning of July, and I was really determined to use like every page in this planner. In the past, I've kind of bounced around from planner to planner. I don't feel I'd been using it like to its full functionality. So I asked in a lot of different groups and stuff, kind of just getting ideas from people. And somebody linked me to a video, which I will link below, from, I think it was from Happily a Housewife. And I just really liked kind of some of her ideas and style. So you'll notice for some of these spreads I borrowed heavily from her. So I will link that video below. You can go ahead and check that out too. Anyway, so yes, this is my life planner. This is my Erin Condren hourly. I did the colorful 12 months. This year was new for me. I did the gold coil, and I actually really like that. I'm not a gold person, like I don't like gold jewelry or gold phones or anything like that, but I don't know, just something fun, different. I'm not as happy with my choice of cover. I don't know why. I'm sick of it already. I'm ready for a new cover, but we'll get into this here. First of all, something I've always meant to do and kind of never gotten around to doing was making a name sticker for myself and putting it in here. So I finally did that. Next, we have these calendar pages, and I've used some of these like transparent dots just to kind of mark out like school schedule and things like that. And as the year progresses and I kind of know more dates, I will fill this in more too. This page, in all the years I've had an Erin Condren planner, I've never really used these pages. So I bounced around a lot of ideas. What I decided to do is use it for memory keeping. And I started in June, not July, just because in July of next year I'll be into a new planner, so if that makes sense. But what I did was I just got some pictures off of my phone and printed them on my regular cheapy Canon printer on photo paper, and I just sized them down in Photoshop to be really tiny like this. I kind of guessed, I can't give you exact dimensions, but you can figure it out. And then I just wrote down like a few things that happened in June, like it was our boys' birthday and we had some company and things like that, and I really like how that turned out. These stickers I've gotten a lot of questions on, like just from pictures I've posted like on Instagram, and I actually made them myself just on my silhouette. And I believe the font was Mojave script, if that helps you out there. So we're gonna get to these pages in the back, these note pages. Let me show you first. I showed this in another video, but this note page before the monthly, I'm just kind of doing like some monthly tasks like softener salt, check the smoke detectors, dog haircuts. And somebody in one of the, I think in the Planner Kate group, had these monthly habit tracker stickers that they weren't using, so she was kind enough to send those to me. You'll notice I'm a little redundant sometimes with checking things off. I really like lists and being able to check them off, and I'm just kind of deciding what works for me. So, but here we go back to the note pages. What I really liked from the Happily a Housewife method is that she kind of made these pages her own. Sorry for my dogs barking. With washi. I don't know, I just, for whatever reason, that made it click in my brain. It just made it a lot more functional for me. This one is household management. So again, this is probably, some of these things are going to be a little redundant throughout my planner, but I'm just kind of throwing stuff at a wall and seeing what sticks. But replacing filters like in the vacuum cleaner and stuff like that, I'm terrible about that. Furnace filter, softener salt I have there again, cleaning gutters, shampooing carpets, the clean cycle on my washing machine, things of that nature, our water filters and our water purifier, things like that. And I think I'm also, it's not really household, but I think I'm gonna add this, like haircuts to this, because I'm terrible with that too. I'm like, oh, hey, you know, I need a haircut, and then 3 months will go by and I'm like, oh, I talked to you a couple weeks ago and he needed a haircut. And so yeah, just things like that, just something that I will glance at occasionally to remind me to stay on top of those things. Over here, this is a household to-do list and a household to-buy list. We have been in our house for a couple of years now. It was built in 1925. Like there are never ending projects that we want to do. And I think just probably any homeowners, whether you own an old home or not, there's always projects or improvements you'd like to make. And I haven't gone through and totally filled this out, but like, we want to paint a couple rooms. We want to put new carpet in, things like that. And I had made one of these in my last planner, and that was actually really helpful. We got a lot of the stuff on my last list done and checked off. And like things to buy, again, I feel like that's never ending when you own a home, but, I feel like writing it down gives us a better goal to shoot at, like whether we're saving money or, when we have some extra money, like, okay, what is it that we want to spend it on? So there is that. On this page, I did gift ideas. I have my kids, my husband, and then just a few other people I buy for. Just if, they mention something or whatever throughout the year, that's kind of self-explanatory. On this page, I do kid quotes, and if you followed me for a long time, I've done this in my bullet journal before too, but I don't know, my kids just say the funniest stuff. And so I've just written down a few from this summer. I don't know if I'll incorporate older ones into this, or, knowing them, they'll have it filled up this year anyway, but it's just kind of fun to look back on that stuff and, I don't know, just see how goofy they were. Okay, this page, I have my daughter's school information here. I put a couple of Post-it notes over that for obvious reasons, but we are transitioning from homeschooling into public school again for my daughter's senior year. So I have like her student ID number, the school phone number, like her counselor that I speak to quite a bit, her email address, things of that nature, just so I can see it at a glance. She's going to be a senior this year, so I don't know, there's a lot involved, so I'll be up at the school and calling the school and whatever a lot, hopefully for all good things, but either way I'll have that stuff at my fingertips. Down here I just left a spot for 2018-2019 goals, be they short-term or long-term. Like right now I have read the entire Bible, which I'm actually doing a read the Bible in 90 days plan, which is really intense. I was doing really good on it, and then my husband wanted to do it. So I kind of held back and waited for him, and let's get real, he's never going to actually do it. So now I'm behind. But anyway, I think I'm through Numbers finally. And I think once I get out of some of those books, it'll be a little easier. But yeah, so that's one of my goals this year, and read 100 books, which I've already read way more than that. I think I'm at 118 now. So, which I know that's crazy. Maybe I'll do a blog post or something about how I've read that much. But okay, on this page, we have passwords, and obviously I don't have anything filled in yet, but my husband said something to me the other day, and it kind of made me stop and think. I think I had actually made kind of a snarky comment to him that he doesn't help pay the bills or anything, and he had made the comment that, he'd be screwed if I died. Like if a car hit me on my way out the door, that he has no clue, because I handle all of kind of the administrative things in our house. So he would have absolutely no idea how to even like log into most of our accounts. So I'm not going to probably put like super sensitive information in here just because it is, my planner and it could get lost or whatever, but probably just kind of a roadmap so that he could get into my stuff if he needed to, or just, we have an account here and there. I don't even know if I'll put actual passwords in. I haven't quite figured that out yet, how I'm going to do that. But I just thought that was a good idea. Just in case something would happen to me where I can't handle that stuff, that he would kind of have somewhere to, this could turn into his Bible instead of mine. Okay, these are the last pages here. I wrote down the Iowa Hawkeye football schedule because I'm a huge fan. My husband is a Green Bay Packers fan, which I actually, I like watching the Packers. I was gonna write it down, but they play too many games and I ran out of room, so and then we also let our NFL Sunday ticket go, so we won't care that much this year. Then I also have monthly tasks here again with the repetition, but like I said, I'm just kind of trying some stuff out to see, how it works or whatever. I have the feeling I'm not really going to use this. I may end up covering this up with a sticker or something. I don't know. Over here on this contacts page, I was going to use this. I have an Erin Condren address book that I keep my contacts in. I can't remember who, somebody in a group or on my Instagram gave me this great idea to just put in different shops and coupon codes that they have. There's a lot of, you know, whether they have PR people or whatever that have a coupon code. And so you can just keep track of them. So I thought that was genius. So I have that down there. Okay, so there you have it. That is what I am doing with my note pages this year. I'm really excited that I'm going to be really utilizing my entire planner. So I hope that gave you some good ideas for using yours. I'm gonna go ahead and link all of my social media and all that good stuff below, as well as any coupon codes or any of that stuff that I have. So go ahead and check that out. Thanks so much for watching.